Today, November 10th. 5 years ago, November 8th, me and my wife, Fabiana Maria Middleton, we married for severe terrorism over Prisma and Monitor, which was a military communication. So we were abroad in Finland, and she was forced there. We married. Belgium tried to block that shit, as they hoped, hurt her severe and radiate her, violate, rape, stole all her information and a laptop over Tina Mendicini, who helped them. That was at Secret Service. So the night we had an evacuation, and she was forced to US with a guy called Swavenaker, who I took down in Calais in 2021. He killed our daughter, and she died on November 12th. So they tried to take my place from the start, and then thought steal my ID card and try to undo the wedding. Then they thought claim that I was an abuser while my wife was found by me in Rovaniemi in November 21, and she was autopsied by Dr. Marcy. At that point, I also found my daughter back and my son, Julius and Luisa, and about 50 other in temperatures about minus 15 in Finland and Helsinki. And Rovaniemi even colder as it's closer to the border of Russia. So the woods there were used as dump spots. They thought to lock me in and hurt people with guys from Belgium who were unauthorized in Finland, severe, who were all took down because they thought to do the same in Calais. And they already did that in Strasbourg in 2014, where they attacked the sister and two kids of a judge of Strasbourg from the Human Rights Court, who they killed. So I won court. They thought to ID fraud and created a national bank account. For that reason, I severely left Belgium in 2021 already. And then when I was working for Secret Service and I found out that Tina Mendicini was involved in the murder of my wife with a guy called Josh, who was the main head of evacuation, and he forced my wife with the kids and a witness called Amina Kadri for 1,000 kilometers through wasteland and woods, where she had to confront 800 of her rapists who helped radiate her to create a fear wave on her ass and try to make her really low. I took that guy down not even 5 months ago because he was responsible for a whole lot of more people like that. They simply wanted the last minute kill. So I did my part of that against them. And I'm now in a caravan. I'm still in coerced, hijacked from papers, as they stole all in Calais and abused it. So I locked my bank down, my royalties, 800 million were paid in the UK, as my artist career had a fantastic start with winning BBC Extra Award, which gave me about 500 million on 2 songs, But Them and Please Don't Leave Me, and still on YouTube. On YouTube, Aladdin still on Beatport, and Please Don't Leave Me still on Spotify. So I just regained access to my Spotify for Artists account, and I just regained access to my Beatport account. And I'm gonna tell you, that was Ghost Producer tracks that I liked, I adapted, I refined, and I released. But the laptop that I created it with, they stole, just as the laptop of my wife, the laptop of my son, Julius, the phones of my daughter, Luisa, Anissa, the phone of Elias, the phone of Julius, my 4 kids, the phone of my wife. Not one, S3 already in 2017 with her passport and a credit card. And they started ID frauding her with a girl called Amina Kadri, who I tried to protect in 2014. And we won court, and in her name they also identity frauded the National Bank. And they stole 400 million. They had to pay for fines, and they thought take it back and make you unbelievable and pull you up against each other. So so-called Amina pressed charges against me for rape in violation, and we never did the course. And that was nicely by the federal government of Belgium. Now, they had to pay 400 million for that, to me alone, because Amina died, and her friend Miriam died, and her son of 3 died, all because of these stupid idiots. They also killed my wife. This is now what they face as they lost court June 2020, and they adapted my ENSZ number, or social security number in Belgium, which is locked down since February 1, 2021. So I literally became Australian and Russian since 2 weeks, Sundays ago. Now, this Sunday, 2 weeks ago, that's the 12th, I'm 2 weeks Russian. And since December 10, 2022, I became nicely Australian. Now, if Australia don't help, and they can go fuck off, because then I'll definitely go somewhere else. My cash will never go back to Belgium. And my nationality will never be Belgium again. Especially not if they kept the death certificates of my kids out, and I had to be adapted over the International Criminal Court. Just as the wedding document and the death certificate of my wife, that took 2.5 years. And that is called the EU, or the capital of the European Council. Then you understand how corrupt the European Council is. I don't want to live in Europe, I can tell you that. Actually, and I definitely don't integrate in Holland, France, Belgium. None of here, not even Germany or Finland. It's definitely going to be Russia and somewhere non-Europe. And not connected to US and UK either. If Australia fails, they will see really soon. I don't wait 3 years again. Excellent.